Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome to another Will Witch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Will Witch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company to create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. Today we are playing D&D. This session features The Adventurer in the Wood, where whispers of fiery peril stir in Humblewood, where nature's balance teeters on the brink of an impending calamity. A creeping threat of ash and flame seeks to engulf the forest, forcing the folk of the wood to flee their homes. Only our brave heroes can unearth the ancient secrets and bring light to the darkness that grows within. With us at the table, we have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes before they embark on a descent into the darkened cave they've just unearthed. We'll begin with an introduction for Jarvis.
Hi, I'm Ridian and I'm playing Jarvis, who is a Mopok artificer, Mopok's raccoon species. Jarvis is a jovial little fella who actually is a artillerist. Did I pronounce that right? And hey, I should actually go ahead and name my Aldrich cannon. So help me out, this chat. Help me name my cannon.
In your
Okay,
canon,
that sounded really dirty.
at the last portion of the series? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Better late than nothing.
Amazing. Alright, next up for our introductions, what do we learn about Draskin?
Hello, everyone. I'm Connor. I'm playing Draskin. He is a Luma bard who has traveled the wood for a while now and is on a journey to hopefully become the best bard in the wood.
Alright, amazing. And then last but not least, what do we learn of Willem?
Hiya, pals. I'm Geek. I am playing Willem. Willem is a ranger, a Jarbine ranger, a little mouse fellow. Was once a previous steamboat captain and decided to lose his sea legs, hop on dry land, and start adventuring with friends.
Alright. Well then, with no further ado, we dive into our session. You are, of course, trying to stop the aspect of fire before it becomes too strong. And your last imaginable hope is the Borealis. A aspect or portion of the aspect of ice, crafted into a weapon from a mage long ago. Thanks to the seer Susan, a witch you had met in the swamps earlier, you were able to discern that the Borealis does exist, and it exists within the wood, and you are set upon your quest to retrieve it. Led you to the scorched grove, to a strange frog-shaped statue, and completing the trial set ahead of you has now crafted an entrance stairway, one filled with darkness. So, adventurers, what would you like to do?
Is everybody okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God! Literally, Faye, you just said what we did, and my just mind went blank. We were at the frog statue. There were pillars. We did the pillar. We put the thingamajig in the sprig in the pillar, and then the thing attacked us. Right?
No, there was no attack. The ground shook and crafted an area. You
Oh
don't.
yeah, where we were supposed to go down
There's
below.
stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah. Okay,
stairs into darkness.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Do I have dark vision? Yes, I do. I would like to go downstairs, please.
I
Okay.
think we just continue forward.
Yeah. Then, as you descend, it's about 150 feet down when you. Upon the descent, there are, of course, twists, turns, but it opens up to a circular chamber. If you have dark vision or some other light source, you see a chamber that appears to have been shaped out of dark volcanic rock, upon which you see a wooden disc in the center of this chamber. There are a series of druidic runes that are carved upon its surface. In one quadrant of the disc, these runes are glowing dimly with red light. There are 4 alcoves that surround the central room. They're equidistant from each other. You would notice in 3 of them, there are these large statues of eagles made from the same volcanic rock, and they rest upon intricately shaped branches of small, petrified trees. The 4th alcove is empty.
Uh-oh.
As you,
Does it look? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as you all step into this room, you hear the sound of a stone slab as it closes over the entryway. You are trapped within this room.
Trapped like rats or mice.
Quite literally in some cases. But as
Animals.
you're sealed within the room, you would notice those eagle statues begin to move. They come alight. It seems as they're crafted out of barely cooled magma in this moment. And we are going to roll initiatives.
Please tell me someone's got a torch because I don't have dark vision.
Well, if you didn't have dark vision, I would have given you a torch from up top. I don't know if it's too late or not.
I would say we could say that you've got a torch, but do recognize that you have a torch in one of your hands.
Yep.
Alright, I need some good
I do have
battle music.
torches. Because I don't have dark vision. How does a mouse not have dark vision?
Someone would have a torch lit open for everybody.
Yeah.
But I imagine lava eagles would also produce some kind of light.
Right, but you didn't have light on the 150 feet down here.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Well, what I'm worried about is the fact that there's the 4th alcove that was missing.
Why
that
would you
can't
be
be
worried
good.
about that?
I thought we were just about to have to figure out a puzzle, not a fight.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We didn't take a long rest, did we?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, this is going to be fun with only 2 spell slots.
You only have 2 spell slots left?
I have two
Oh.
first level. Oh wait, no, and I have a third level.
Okay. I haven't used any of it yet.
You have third level spells?
Yeah.
Did I not?
You.
I forgot to add a spell.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a 3rd level.
Well, some of you are partial casters.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh no, I don't think those were eagles. I think they were gargoyles. Oh wait, there was an eagle statue. Never mind.
Alright. I think that is a nice
Spread.
little spread of them. You know what? I'm gonna move this guy right there. Alright. And we'll move this guy right there. Make them all on light colored.
Somebody is anal.
No, that's Locke. I just think this is nice.
Okay.
I like little patterns. Alrighty, so that's done there, and now I need to add y'all's initiative rolls to my little initiative tracker, which I love so much.
Oh, I forgot there was a map.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. Your eagle statues are out of line.
No, they're. I know. Did you not hear that I wanted them all on light squares? Alright.
Wow. Oh,
Then
we all
move
rolled
the-
low.
Then move the top eagle like back one diagonally, and they'll all be on light squares.
No. This is how I want them. Alright. So, as we start off, it is going to be our eagle statues go first. And it is going to fly over. Why did they not put eagle statues 1, 2, or 3? God damn it. Alright. I'm going to do that real quick.
Yep. You can, of course, name it.
No.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. Eagle Statue 3 doesn't have a space. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
Automatic that players are able to edit the names of the statues.
I believe that you might be able to, but if you do, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, we've got a fly speed of 60, so...
Oh my god, it's a stone statue?
No, it's magma.
Oh!
So,
Sick.
the eagle statue is going to fly over... towards Jarvis.
Don't do it.
You know what, we're gonna get actually on this side of Jarvis. And it's going to attempt to strike at you first with its talons,
14.
and it misses. But then it's going to try and pluck you with its beak
Don't peck at me.
for an 18,
Oh!
dealing 6 points of fire damage. Our second eagle statue coming up is going to fly over to this side of Willem and attempt much the same. First strike with the talons is going to miss. but then it is going to try and hit you with the beak and will just get over with a 17
Yeah.
for 4 points of piercing damage. Or not piercing, fire damage.
Got it.
And then Jarvis, it'll be your turn.
Okay. I would like to go ahead and put down my little cannon
Yeah, for sure.
because it hurts. Okay, it's 5 feet of me, but everybody can. Oh, it's a tiny cell. Everybody can still within my 10, 15 feet, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So bonus action. Dum, 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 dum. Da, 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 1d8 plus 3. If people want, you guys can replace your temporary HP to 8 instead of whatever you have. And then I would like to go ahead and, as an action, with my short sword, try to hit the magma. This is not a great idea. Oh, that rolled over from 17, Faye. That's 10 hit.
A 10 unfortunately does not hit.
You're supposed to say it just hits. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Alright. Draskin, it is your go.
Oh, I love being sandwiched between two groups of people.
You could step forward.
No, because if I step forward enough, I'm out of range of the cannon, and there's one more eagle statue, which I know is coming for me.
Yep.
Where out do I want to move? What's the range on the cannon again? Is it 15 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yep.
So if I move to here, I'm still okay.
It's okay. I can move my cannon so to get you in the next time it's my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna mind sliver the remaining eagle statue that's not on me. So can I get an intelligence saving throw? Statues can't be that. Magma can't be that smart, right?
It is a 10.
That's a fail. So they'll take. Ooh, that's 11 psychic and 1d4 off their next saving throw.
Oof. Alrighty. And anything else from Draskin?
Who's gonna do this more? I'll toss a bardic over to Jarvis as a bonus action.
Thank you.
Alright, Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, let's just start slashing the eagles on me. Give me a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Awesome. For 9 damage. And then bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. That'll hit 25. For 1 damage.
Oof. Hey, damage is damage.
Into my turn.
Alrighty.
Geek, move up closer to your mic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next up for the turns is going to be our last eagle statue. Who will fly over and is going to fly over to Jarvis.
Uh-oh.
And
Fey Wild Witchling.
I could have flew over to your cannon. I was considering that. And that'll be another Talon Strike. But that's a natural one. And then the attempt to peck at you with the beak. also misses with an 11. However, the next eagle statue is still on you, Jarvis. It starts off with the beak attack, which misses. And we'll go for the talon strike, which is a 19.
Okay.
Dealing 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then over on Willem, first a talon attempt. That misses. And a beak that also misses. Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Jarvis, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to move my cannon
Okay.
to over there. Okay, 1d8 plus 3. Oh, that is sucky. That's 5. You don't have to replace it if you do not wish. And as my action, I would like to go ahead and try to hit it with my sword. Okay, what is your Bardic? 1d6?
1d8.
1d8, okay. Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh, look at that. That is 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
Oh my gosh. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage, please. End of turn.
And is this to 2 or 3?
3. Because it's eyeing my cannon.
Alrighty. Draskin, it is your turn.
Not willingly going to step up to this thing. I'm going to use one of my few remaining precious spell slots and cast Dissonant Whispers on statue number 3, so I need a wisdom save.
Alrighty. So even with the d4 taking it down, that is a 16.
Okay. Half damage, that's 6 psychic damage.
Alright, it's looking rough here. It's not holding up very well.
Oh, good. Okay.
Alright. Anything else from Draskin?
No, that's it.
Alright, Willem, it is your turn.
Yep. Wash, rinse, repeat. Let's slice this thing. Oh no, that's a nat 1.
Uh-oh.
It is unfortunately a miss.
Oh. Bonus action? 23
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 3 damage.
Alrighty. And as you are chipping away at that one, our eagle statues begin their turn. We've got a attempt to peck at Jarvis, which fails. An attempt to strike out with the talons for a gentleman's 20.
Mm.
Dealing 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The next one will risk the opportunity attack as it flies away from Jarvis.
Do, 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 do. Yes, for 18.
Alright, go ahead, deal your damage.
5 points of piercing damage.
As it'll fly over to Willem
Oh no.
Yuck.
and will attempt to strike Willem twice. A 15 on the first attack,
That's a miss.
and then the Talons will also miss. And then we've got the second one over on Willem. With the Talon strike first, that is a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Dealing 3 points of fire damage.
Uh-huh.
And then the attempt to hit with your beak, with the beak, also is going to hit with a 19.
Yeah.
Dealing 5 points of fire.
Here's all my temp HP.
Okay.
And then Jarvis,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
My precious. Bonus action cannon. That is going to be what a sucky damn thingy. Okay, 5, 8 temp HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this Eagle 3. Oh, that rolled over from letter 20. End of turn.
Draskin, it is your go.
Let's try and finish this Eagle Statue 3 off. Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
For sure. Is this for a shatter?
This is for a Thunderclap.
Ah. That is a 12.
That fails. So this is gonna be very loud for everyone in the vicinity. They're gonna take 6 points of thunder damage and it's heard up to 100 feet away.
Everyone's gonna take 6 damage?
No.
No, just you'll hear the sound.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Our creature's still standing, but again, it's starting to look rough. Willem, it's your turn.
Let's continue on statue 1.
Yeah, go for it.
An 18.
18, yeah.
11 points.
Ooh.
Yeah. And second attack. Nat 20
Oh, heck yeah.
Yes.
for that damage.
Oh.
Wasn't a great roll, but hey, it's damage.
It is damage, and that one's also looking rough here. But it does come to our Eagle Statue's turn once more. And Eagle Statue 3 is going after Jarvis still. The 10 misses. And, oh, that's cocked. Why would you choose that one? A 7 will also miss.
Thank you.
And then Eagle Statue 2 is going to try and hit Willem again before calling this a wash. Talon Strike misses with a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Peck is an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Which will deal 4 points of fire damage. Alright, and Eagle Statue 1 also sticking with Willem. The Peck is going to be a 13, which misses.
Mm-hmm.
And the Talon Strike is a 14, which I believe also misses.
Yes, correct.
And then Jarvis, it is your turn.
Okay. 1d8 plus 3. Come on, roll better. Okay, 6. Temp HP. And come on, natural 20. Okay, end the turn.
Alright, Draskin, we come to you.
That's kind of necessary. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and try and hit statue number 3.
Would you like to close a flank?
Yeah, I would. There.
Oh, flank is straight line, so
Oh,
there. Yep.
all right. I'll re-roll that. Got a 23
Yeah.
for 8 piercing.
Alrighty. It is getting down to death's door here.
Oh, Faye,
Come
come
on.
on.
Looking rough and being next to death's door are two different things.
I feel like it was like near the, looking rough for like, I don't know, past like 30 HP.
No. Like, you can look rough and not be at death's door. That's why I have two different sayings for it.
Ooh. As a bonus action, I have my armed combat lessons thing where I can expend one use of my bardic inspiration to the damage roll.
Oh,
You
do
want?
it.
Go for it.
I will do it. So it's a D8. It's additional 4 points of damage.
Alright, with that, it'll go down.
Yay.
And as it is defeated, you watch as it turns into these red flames and is then drawn towards the druidic runes on the wooden disc, and you see that the runes that it's drawn to begin to glow.
Oh, that's great.
So it's sort of a puzzle.
Yeah. Do you move, Draskin?
I'll move back up this way.
Alright.
That's it.
Willem, it is your turn now.
Alright, let's keep wailing on statue 1. That's another nat 20.
Ooh, okay.
With that damage, that's pretty decent.
And once more, you see the red flames appear as the creature is sucked into the runes and another section begins to glow.
Sweet. Let's take a bonus action on statue 2.
Okay.
13 misses, right?
It is unfortunately a miss.
Okay.
And then it comes our statue's turn, and the statue still looking at Willem here. That last hit sort of invigorated him. So attempt to peck you with the beak misses. The attempt to strike you with the claws is a 17, which I believe is a hit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which will deal 6 points of fire damage.
Yep.
And it is going to then come to Jarvis, your turn.
Okay, so that's 5 points of temp HP for anybody who needs it. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. I'm gonna flank. Try to hit it with my short sword. Come on, baby. Aha, 19 to hit.
Very nice.
For a total of, 9 points of piercing damage. And the turn.
Alright, Draskin, it is your go.
Okay, I cannot see this thing, so I'm gonna come over this way so I can. Let's do another mind sliver. Can I get an intelligence save?
For sure. That's a 3.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, wow.
minimum damage.
Oh no! But hey, it's still got the D4 minus.
That's true.
Alright, anything else from Draskin?
That's not damage. Okay, nope, that's my turn.
Alright, Willem, we come to your turn. You are in a flank. meaning any melee attack roll at advantage.
Yep, here we go. Oh, not 20.
Whoo, okay.
Wow, how many is that?
Dude,
It's like 3 or 4 so far.
Save some for the rest of us.
All right, so that'll be a total of 20 points.
Nice.
This
Is
thing
this still up?
looking really rough right now.
All right, let's do another one. Short sword. That's unfortunately a 12.
That is unfortunately a miss. All right, that brings us to our eagle statue, and it is not liking where it's standing. It's going to turn towards Jarvis and attempt to strike out with its talons,
Okay.
and that is a natural 20.
Okay.
I only got one spell slot
Yeah,
left.
no, save it.
That'll be 5 points of slashing damage. That was a horrible roll.
Horrible.
Yep. Or not slashing, fire, sorry. And then the beak attack doesn't hit. That's a 13. And then Jarvis, it is your turn. You are in a flank.
28 plus 3. That is going to be 5 for anybody who needs it.
How many 5s are you gonna roll on temp HP?
I don't know. As long, it's like the consistency this game. We have Willem who's rolling 3 nat 20s this morning. Okay, I missed and the turn.
Alright. Draskin, it's your go.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. With the negative D4, that brings it down to a 3.
Yay. So that's 5 points of psychic damage.
Alright. This thing, it's hanging in by a
Rough.
thread.
Surrounded by 3 enemies and it's still hanging on by thread.
No, hanging in by a thread means it's on death's door. Looking rough, it means that you've got some hits in and it's looking rough.
Is looking rough the same thing as being bloodied?
Essentially, it's half HP.
Okay.
But I don't like bloodied because not everything has blood.
That totally makes sense.
So,
Now I'll take a legendary. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
That's my turn.
yeah, only gnomes. No. So, if anyone gets that reference, you're cool. Willem, it's your turn.
All right. An 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Alrighty. Oops. Hold on. That was not the damage roll. This is the damage roll. There you go.
And with that, the last
It goes-
statue bursts into flame and lights up the remaining bits of runes upon the disc.
No.
Now you see the platform begin to slightly levitate from the center of the room. It doesn't get much further than a few inches, where you can still easily step upon it.
Jump on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why not?
As you find yourself standing on the platform, normally Druidic is something that is beyond you, but you seem to understand the runes that are alight here. Ascend and descend. They seem to be command words.
Well, we gotta go descend, right?
Well, you don't see anything above you except for a closed ceiling.
Okay. Is the platform large enough for all 3 of us?
Oh yeah, it's massive.
Okay.
Well, it's
Okay.
technically all 5 of you because you've got Riffin and Oddwald
Oh,
here.
yeah.
But
Okay.
Oddwald can't be in combat, and Riffin's protecting him begrudgingly.
Yep, no problem. Oh,
They've still got things to work through.
I guess. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I've got some serious things to work through.
Yep. So, uh, so you speak the word descend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. As you move down, it isn't a terribly fast moving platform, but it will bring you that 50 feet into a cavern below. It lands in a impression that was made for this platform, this disc. And in this very large subterranean cavern, you see that it is lit by the ambient glow of a magma flowing beneath this island of rock that you've come upon. There is a long bridge that connects this island to a bank on the other side, where you see a passageway that continues through the cavern wall. Immediately, you are beginning to sweat in this space, the magma causing a sweltering heat to envelop you. So,
Just me, or is it getting hot in here?
Oh, I was muted. Thank God.
what are you wanting to do?
So we're in a lower chamber. It's getting warm. Is it still dark?
No, you can see through the ambient light from the glow of the magma that surrounds the island.
Do we see the staff that says Borealis?
No, you see a long bridge that leads to a cavern passage on the other side.
Okay, well, we gotta go to the passage, right?
Yeah.
Does
get
the
on-
bridge look sturdy? Is it made out of wood?
It
Is it gonna catch on
is,
fire?
if it's going to catch on fire, it hasn't done so yet. Um, you would notice that the bridge over top of the magma is about 10 feet wide. It's only about 20 feet long. It's not a large distance. However, there at the 5-foot intervals are small gaps between the steps.
Small gaps.
Yeah, small gaps.
Yeah, that should be fine, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We go across.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Jarvis,
Yeah?
volunteering as the first person to step across,
Okay.
you would notice immediately, the first moment you step, that in the first 5-foot interval, this jet of flame erupts,
Oh,
going about 20 feet high. And as you
from the
have this shock of what is happening,
uh-huh.
you would notice it only lasts for a few seconds.
Is it happening on the side of the bridge or between the gaps?
In the gap.
I mean, in the gap. So it's right in front of me, right behind me. It's like,
No.
or all the gaps.
No, it's... So this is your first step onto the bridge. You haven't
Gotcha.
got... And so the first gap in front of you now has this jet of 20 feet of flames.
And then it dissipates.
After a few seconds, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's wait to see how long it takes for it to do it again. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody need to be healed before we attempt this? No.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Does that happen again if I wait like a minute?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, you just turned on the magma sound and I'm very nervous now.
Yeah, you've got. And oh wait, no, hold on. How long did you say you wait? A minute?
Yeah?
Yeah, based on the wording, I'd say about a minute goes by, and just when you're sort of taking your breath to go across again, it shoots up once more.
Okay. I wait until it dissipates and then I go across the next 5 feet.
So to get across this,
Yeah?
I'm going to need an acrobatics check to avoid taking
Oh
damage.
no! 15.
15 is
Just
good,
missed it. Okay.
but it is unfortunately not quite enough to get by without damage.
Oh
You
no.
jerk.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw now to see how much damage you take.
Oh no! Roll a 5.
That is unfortunately a failure,
Okay.
which means that is going to be 10 points of fire damage as this gout of fire grabs hold of you.
Okay. Are we in an initiative or anything?
No, but you were the first one to go through.
No, that's absolutely fine. If it's still, can I actually do the cannon to heal myself and then see what my companions are doing? Or you want me to go all the way across first?
I
I
mean,
should probably go all the way across first, right?
if you want to go all the way across first, it's only 20 feet.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna go ahead and do that because I want to still be within the cannon for my friends in case this happens again. Okay, can I heal myself with using my cannon?
Well, temporary HP is not healing.
Yeah,
but
temporary HP. Okay, so that is 5 points of temporary HP, which is better than nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you said it was 10 feet wide and the gaps were 5 feet, right?
the gap
And I was
intervals are at 5 feet. So every 5
okay.
feet there are.
Okay.
So you'd be dealing with.
Okay. I'm gonna go one more. Okay, 16.
Okay, so yeah, you've got 3 gaps that you have to deal with.
Okay.
16 gets you across without taking damage.
Okay. I'm gonna step here and then turn to my friends and go, okay, I think we can do this. I don't want to go too far because I want to, still heal you, help you guys with my cannon.
Yeah. So, that is going to be if Draskin and Willem would like to join where Jarvis is. Oh, you know what I just realized?
No.
Since you've got your cannon now separate from you,
Oh
Cannon's gonna
no,
have to
I'm
make.
carrying it.
You can't. You'd be 15 feet because you are on the third. You've covered 2 gaps.
Okay.
So you would not be able to get them until they get on to one of the
Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah. Okay.
So Jarvis, Willem, it would be acrobatics check, or not Jarvis, Willem, Draskin, it would be acrobatics check to try and get across without taking any damage from the gouts.
Acrobatics.
Before I do that,
Mm-hmm.
trying to be my observant self, is
Mm-hmm.
there a check I can make to maybe figure out how to maybe avoid having to make that check and like maybe figuring out a way to get around the fire?
So you are on an island, and this is your only way across. So there's no really way around the fire. There may be ways to block it, but roll for me if you would a quick perception check before we go down some certain ideas.
18.
It's not a very far distance to see across the bridge. And you would notice, on the other side, there seems to be a lever on the wall.
Near where Jarvis is?
Jarvis would be the closest one.
I'll yell out, hey, Jarvis, I think there's a lever behind you.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, hang on until I go and turn it off and see if that helps us, okay?
Oh, okay.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Jarvis, I need a dexterity save.
Oh no.
That is another bit of full damage here.
Okay.
Which, thankfully, is a low roll. That will be
Okay.
5 points of fire damage in full.
Okay.
Is that kind of correct of what I'm picturing this room to be?
Essentially, there's only 3 spaces in between, though.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draskyn's a bird. Why can't he just fly?
He doesn't have flies.
I believe
I
he's
don't
only
have
got a
fly.
glide.
Oh,
He has glide,
you're a flightless bird. Okay.
So,
Ain't a penguin.
there are other flightless birds than penguins.
That's the first one that came to mind.
Alright, so Jarvis, you get across and you make your way over to the lever, which looks like a strange rock formation. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to heal myself. Because, things are getting kind of interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and do Cure Wounds at level 1. Okay, that was a sucky healing. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself for 5, and then I would like to go ahead and pull the lever, please, and see what happens.
As you pull the lever,
Yeah.
the room goes dark.
Oh.
As the magma in the chamber cools almost
Yes!
instantly, becoming this solid rock, which means that the fire probably has stopped as well, but it is now dark to those who do not have dark vision.
All right,
I wait until.
I'll pull out
Go
a
ahead.
torch.
Yeah.
Light it
Yeah,
up.
pull out a torch, please.
And as soon as my companions get closer to me, I'm gonna go ahead and do temp HP again because, wow, that hurt a lot, Faye. Thank you.
I'll just walk across now unscathed.
Yep. 6 temp HP for me.
You said 6 temp HP?
Yep.
Alright. So the tunnel is the only way forward here.
Proceed.
Alright. As you move further into this area, we have our first ad break coming up here. So please hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue our story. Before we head out, I ask that you let the ads run. They do help us here at World Witch RP, but another great way of supporting us is through my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks. They help unlock all sorts of cool things for our entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. Perks include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests. We've got a full list on our Discord of what you can unlock, so check us out there. Hang around with us, and we'll see you guys very soon. Alrighty, we are back in action. And you are moving through the rock tunnel. The passage curves down, down, down. Tens, hundreds of feet. You start to see a dull light ahead, perhaps signaling the end of your journey. And as you get closer to that light, you feel a sort of strange presence, a refreshing existence. Before you step into this strange cavern ahead of you, you will all gain the benefits as if you had taken a long rest.
I love you, Faye.
So we can click our button.
You can click your button. The only thing that would not change is if you have any sort of items that rely on a day or a long rest thing for that. But, like, your stuff would exist. But you see around you as you step into that room, that strange cavern, that this space has been magically crafted beneath the grove. You see the floor made of black cobblestones, this layer of volcanic rock. Breaking through the stones, you see this line of 3 great trees. Each one appears black and charred. They have leaves of flame, bark that grows like embers. And the tree in the middle is the largest, with its roots tangling outward in a great mass. This room is quite large, 90 feet long, 60 feet wide. And as you step just a few feet into it, the largest tree in the center begins to shudder, as if waking from some great slumber. You see as his body shifts into something more humanoid. And then he speaks. This voice that crackles like creaking wood and a blasting forge. So, I am to receive guests. How long has it been? You do not look like tenders. A test is in order then. As you hear these words, the creature in front of you will reach out to the sides of him, and you notice the other 2 trees begin to shudder as well. We're going to roll initiatives. Alrighty, so let's get
Whoa.
Some fire sounds.
That looks amazing. We're so gonna die. Do you think the staff is inside its giant gaping hole in the middle?
One way to find out.
Do you think the guardian of nature looks like that? Except for the fire?
Fire's a part of nature. Alright, now that I've got some fire sounds, we need fight music. Alrighty. So we're going to move y'all back here.
Look at his face. I don't want to hurt. Oh my god. Doesn't even fit on the map.
Alright.
Maybe we have to go inside of the tree and defeat the creature inside of it.
Well, I'm nervous that she just put Oddwald and Riffin on the map.
Well, I don't want to
Make them feel like they're left out.
I don't want to forget them.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Alrighty. And let's add your initiatives to the thing. Alright, so Willem, you are the first to act. What would you like to do?
Guys are scary looking, but they haven't attacked yet.
You did hear the first guy say that a test was in order before animating the other guys.
Yeah, a test. Doesn't mean it's a test of combat. It could be. It could be a test of wits, too. So I'll just
Potentially.
step up. Let's see, how much do I have? 30 feet? 10 feet.
Move closer to the mic.
I am close to the mic.
Okay,
God.
there you go.
Anyway, I'll just say we're looking for the Borealis. I hope we mean you no harm. Well, what kind of test are we looking at here?
As you speak. It matters not that you mean no harm. None may obtain the Borealis until they have proven their worth. And that's where he leaves it. Anything else from Willem this turn?
No, I'm gonna keep a non-combatant stance.
Would you like to take the dodge action?
Yeah, sure. How about let's do that just in case.
Okay. The first tree will move. And it will step forward.
No.
And then the second one will also move.
Are these trees walking or are they flying?
They walk. Why would a tree fly?
I've been what's it called? Not tormented. Scarred. Emotionally scarred by flying trees in this game before. Not this campaign, but previous campaign.
All right. And with that, it is going to be the end of the animated trees turn. As it'll be Riffin's go. And Riffin, to assist here, will step up and hold his action that if this thing attacks, he will strike back. Draskin, it's your turn.
Well, this is a little much, even for a bard like me. Minute. Oh. Well, if no one else is going to attack, then I am. So, he's still within my 60 feet, so I'm gonna cast Shatter on the big guy back here. So can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, for sure. That is a 17.
Yep. Okay, half damage. Oh, that was good damage too. So that's 9 points of thunder damage.
All right, sounds good. And anything else from Dreskin?
No, that's it.
Jarvis, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move here with my cannon. And as an action, I would like to use my helmet to do bless on myself, Willem, and Dreskin. And as a bonus action, that is going to be 8 temporary hit points. And that is the end of my turn. Nope, I can't do that because it's an action to put that down, and I just did bless. So I'm sorry about the temporary HP. You guys don't have it yet. I cast bless. Okay,
Nope.
that's it.
Alrighty. And then it is Oakheart's turn. He'll move up, and then he will throw a rock at Treskin. Does a
Poor little
13?
flightless bird.
13 will hit Draskin.
Yeah, beats it.
And with that, it will be 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
As you are
no.
struck by this volcanic
I'm
rock.
sorry?
This is a test. Why would he throw his punches? Willem,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Uh-huh. How tall are these trees? The animated ones?
They're huge, so let me just see. How tall they recommend. Do. I don't know. We'll say that they're like at least 20 feet tall. I don't know.
Okay.
They're pretty big.
Well, I'm gonna move here to avoid direct contact with Oakard. In hopes that any rocks that he throws gets struck by the animated tree. So he's my shield right now. So I'll just go ahead and start swinging on him. 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Alright. How about 26?
That will hit.
Okay. So I take 6 damage.
Alrighty.
I'm not taking 6 damage. The tree takes 6 damage.
Oh my god. Are you, like, totally traumatized?
Alright.
No, I'm just looking at the text or the voice of text.
Oh, okay.
And anything else from Willem? I believe that's it.
No, that's it.
All right, our animated tree A will take a slam attack against Riffin. Which does not hit. And we'll do another attempt, which will hit. Come on. Why aren't you letting me roll my damage? Hold on. Okay, I guess I have to do this manually. That's way too much damage. Input that wrong. Alright, so that will trigger Riffin's held action, and he's gonna make his 2 attacks with his short sword. First one will hit, and the second one just misses. And then our animated tree B also going to take some attempts to slam, this time on Willem, though the 14 misses, as will the 10.
Good.
Riffin is going to take 2 more attempts to strike. The first one misses, but the second one will hit. Minimum damage. And Draskin, your turn.
I don't like that rock at all.
Do remember that you're blessed for any attack rolls that you do.
I want a wisdom saving throw from Oakheart.
Yeah, we could do a wisdom save.
Did you get hit too by the rock, or was it just Willem?
No,
No, I got hit.
Draskin was the one that was hit by the rock.
Draskin got hit. Okay.
21 on the wisdom save.
Dang it. Alright, half damage from this dissonant whispers. And again, that's terrific damage. That's 11 points of psychic damage.
Oh, that's right.
So he doesn't have to move away, but he'll take 11.
Yep. And anything else from Draskin?
I'm going to give a bardic to Willem while I still can.
Okay.
All right.
Because he's right up close and he'll need it.
All right, Jarvis, it is your turn.
Okay. If I move, am I gonna take a risk of opportunity attack?
One way to find out.
5, 10, 15.
No opportunity attack comes your way.
I go and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on my friend. Oh, that's a good heal. Do you heal for 17?
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
And
right.
then 5. I move right here in the turn.
Okay. It is Oakhart's turn. Who moves?
Oh, crap.
You better not be throwing another rock at me.
No, we're throwing a rock at Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
With a 15 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
That's
No.
gonna be 28 points of bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw of 14 for Bless.
Oh no.
You could apply Bless here, but it's not gonna help.
If you could see my facial expression right now, Faye.
So you
Okay.
lose Bless, Draskin,
Yeah.
Jarvis, and Willem.
Okay.
And Willem, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I think the only thing we can do is keep trying to attack this tree. Oh, dang it. A 13 misses.
13 will miss.
Got a bardic.
Oh, that's true. 11 also misses. What's the bardic D8, right?
D8. Yep.
No. Well,
Wow.
There's a 14
You-
hit.
The 14 just misses.
Okay. Sorry,
You
Jack.
used up all your good rolls earlier.
I know, right?
No, I misspoke. The 14 does not just miss.
Oh, the 14 hits?
No, the 14 still is a miss, but it's just not as close as I was originally
Oh.
thinking.
Okay.
All right, so we've got another set of slam attacks coming towards Riffin as we come to animated tree A. And 2 misses against Riffin. Animated tree B is going to move to right here and take 2 slam attacks, one against Willem and one against Jarvis. That is a 17 to hit Willem.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's why it wasn't doing that. Okay, so I was gonna have to roll this manually anyway. We don't have a dice for this. So the only person that was hit by a slam attack was Griffin, so I'm gonna have to redo his. Alrighty. And then rolling this for $18 points of fire damage to Willem.
Okay.
And then towards Jarvis. Natural one's gonna miss.
Oh, thank you.
And then it's gonna be Riffin's turn. And Riffin will make a set of short sword attacks. And misses twice. That's another natural one. Draskin, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use a bonus action here. That was a lot of damage towards Jarvis, so I'll do a first level healing word. I know it's not gonna be much. You get back 6 points of healing.
This is to who? Yourself?
To you.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's not much, but it's 6 points of healing.
Hey,
And
better
then
than nothing.
as my main action, I'm going after Oakheart again. Can I get an intelligence saving throw this time? Surely he can be good at all of his saving throws.
Alrighty. That is a 14 for the int.
He just failed. So that's a Mind Sliver, so that's 8 points of psychic damage. And 1d4 from his next saving throw.
Alright, sounds good.
And I'm not moving closer towards these trees, so that's my turn.
Alright. Jarvis, it is your turn.
Action! I dropped my cannon.
Okay.
That is going to be 1d8 plus 3. So that is 7 points of temp HP and end the turn.
Alrighty. It is Oakhart's turn. And Oakhart will
Let
wait.
us go. Okay, we are gonna be in trouble once we get these animated trees down.
He is, it seems, holding an action of some sort. As Willem will come to your turn.
Okay. Keep on, keep on. 21 for 10 damage. And then 14 misses.
14 will miss.
Alright. That's it.
Alright, animated tree A. Fighting with Riffin. 2 slam attacks. 1 misses. 2 misses. Animated tree B is going to provoke the attack of opportunity from Willem, as it will begin to move away. If Willem would like to use a reaction here, you are welcome to do so.
I'm sorry, what am I reacting to?
It's provoking an attack of opportunity. It's moving.
Oh, yeah. 18.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
And it will.
No, get away.
And that's going to be a slam attack against Jarvis and against Draskin.
No, thank you.
A 14 to hit Jarvis.
Yeah, beats it.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And then a 13 to hit Draskin.
It beats it.
And that is also 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
It is Riffin's turn. Riffin is going to make... oh no. That would actually be fire damage, not bludgeoning. It's still the same. It's still 10. But, Riffin's gonna take 2 swings. And we'll hit twice. And Draskin, it is your turn.
I want this thing to get away from me. Question is, which spell do I use to try and get it away from me?
What spell indeed?
Let's do a dissonant whispers on this tree in front of me. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
For sure. That is a 12.
That's a fail, so they'll take 9 psychic damage, and they gotta move their full distance away from me.
Which will provoke attacks of opportunity from Draskin and Jarvis.
Which I will do with my rapier. But that's a natural 1, so don't mind me.
Oh, look at that, twinsies. 2 misses. Alright. Our animated tree moves away. Actually,
That's its reaction.
it'll move there.
Oh, crap.
Alright. Jarvis, it's your turn.
Okay. Temporary hit points, 1d8 plus 3. Please roll well. Okay, that's not bad. That's 10 temporary hit points to within 10 feet, which all 3 of us are in. I'm hurting, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself on 2nd level. Okay, that's not bad. It's not great, but that's not bad. Every little bit helps, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, God, where do I move? God, Willem, I love you. I'm sorry. Okay, right there.
Alright.
End of turn. Pick up
It is
Willem and use him as a shield.
going to be Oakheart's turn. And he feels confident in moving now.
Uh-oh.
No.
Misa and Big Dudu.
Oh!
So he moves here. And we'll take a slam attack. 1 at Draskin, 1 at Jarvis.
Picking on the flightless bird today.
I'm picking on everybody today. That is a 26 to hit Draskin. For 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But a 10 will miss Jarvis. As Willem will come to your turn.
Okay.
You've got Oakhart here, as well as you could follow after the animated tree.
Yeah. Is he too big for flank?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll just, swing on him, too. That's the best thing I can do, I think. That's a nat 1.
That is a miss.
And a dirty 20
That'll hit.
for 3 damage.
Alrighty. Anything else from Willem?
Nope.
I'm gonna die.
Our animated tree over near Riffin is just gonna continue with Riffin. You know, they're hanging out. And it's a miss and a hit. No, that's also a miss. I read that wrong. And over near 3B, we've got it moving.
Oh
And
my god.
going after Willem.
Peace.
A natural 1 misses.
Yay.
But I do believe a 24 will hit.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Dealing 10 points of fire damage.
Fun.
And then Riffin gets to make 2 swings of his short sword. And will manage to land 2 attacks. Let's see if he keeps up his minimum damage streak. Oh no! Maximum damage there, and
Nice.
average damage. Alrighty. Draskin, what would you like to do?
Card's pretty good at those 2 saves. I know I'm gonna pay for this, but I'm gonna move away and I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack to do so. Up to here.
Okay, yeah, he'll take that opportunity attack.
I knew he would.
But that's a natural 1, so you get away safely.
Okay. Another mind sliver. So can I get a intelligence save?
That is a 10.
And that fails, so he'll take. You're letting me down, dice. That's 5 points of psychic damage.
Alrighty. He's looking rough here.
Oakheart is looking rough.
Oakheart is looking rough. As are the other animated trees. Everyone's looking rough. As Jarvis, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, Draskin went out of my cannon. Oh, that is a sucky damage. Okay. If anybody needs it for temp HP, you don't have to take it.
I'll take it. I have no temp HP.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That is going to be 4 temp HP for you. Okay, for action. Okay, if I go ahead and cast Blast, that's a concentration spell, so I'm gonna get that. That's gonna be a waste. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit this with my short sword because we gotta DPS this baby down, right? 15 misses.
A 15
Oakheart?
just misses, yeah.
End the turn.
Alright, Oakheart is going to take a slam attack against Jarvis twice. The first one is a 10 and will miss. The second one, however, is a natural 20.
It's just silvery barbs.
Thank you.
Which brings it down to a 21, which is still a hit, but it's no longer a
Yep.
crit. Where are we sending that advantage to, Draskin?
Let's give it to. Let's give it to Jarvis.
All right.
Thank you.
Jarvis, you are looking at 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As Willem will come to your turn. You can strike either animated tree B or Oakheart here.
Yeah. Let's do Oakheart.
Yeah, go for it.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. As a bonus action, I'll do Hunter's Mark on Oakheart.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then action swing on him. Come on. 11. And even though I didn't hit him, do I still get to do the Hunter's Mark damage?
No, it's only on a hit.
Oh, yeah, you only hit. Well, okay. Okay. That's it.
No bonus action?
My bonus action was the Hunter's Mark.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Alrighty. It is Animated Tree A, who is hanging out with Riffin. 2 more slams. And those are 2 hits against Riffin. And that first one is 11 points. And second is 15 for a total of 26. Alrighty. Animated Tree B. Who attempts to slam Willem? A 13 misses.
Yep.
But I do believe a gentleman's 20 will hit.
Yep. Reaction Spine Shield.
Alright, sounds good. $10 points of fire damage incoming.
Now it's minus 2d4.
You get to roll that.
Oh.
Because
Got it.
it'll take that damage as well.
So 4 then.
You take 4 that gets past that, and it will take 6. Alright, anything else from the reaction? Nope. And then that's it for its turn, meaning it's Riffin's go. Riffin's just gonna continue doing what he's doing. It's what he's good at, fighting. And that's 2 hits. And we're back to the minimum damage. Alrighty. Draskin, what do you want to do?
I cannot remember what I did to Oakheart last turn. Did I hit him with the Mind Sliver
You did.
last turn?
Yep.
All right.
And he failed it. So he's got the negative D4.
I'm gonna risk it here. I'm gonna use my remaining 3rd level spell slot, and I'm gonna cast Shatter.
It's a con save, yeah?
That is a Constitution save, yes.
After modifiers and debuffs, we're looking at a 9.
That is fantastic. That's a fail. So he's going to take 22 points of thunder damage, and he is pushed 10 feet away from me.
With a shatter?
Oh no, I'm looking at Thunderwave. Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Thunderwave was.
I got
But
excited there for a second.
yeah, he's looking pretty bad here. I'd say that he's hanging in by a thread. Not a very thin thread, but by a thread. As Jarvis, it's your turn.
Okay. 1d8 plus 3, giving us 8 temporary hit points. Come on, short sword.
You have
Please.
advantage from the silvery
Right.
barbs.
Right. Wait. Is that the best thing I can do, or can I actually do something else that could do better? Nope, that's a safe. I don't want. Okay. Short sword. Here we go. Oh, 19 is good. That's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Please, max damage. Please, max damage. Max damage.
He is still hanging in by a very thin thread here.
Pull up another. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
It is Oakheart's go.
Oh, God.
And we're gonna get 2 slam attacks. One at Jarvis,
Oh, God.
one at Willem. Willem,
Okay.
your spiny shield is still intact because it's not yet your turn.
Yep.
A 15 to hit Jarvis.
Yep.
That'll be 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But an 8 misses.
Yes!
Willem.
Thank you.
So. Willem, it is your turn.
Kill it! Killing blow, Willem.
I need one of those nat 20s. Come on now. Alright. Rapier of the wood. That's gonna be 11.
Unfortunately, a miss.
Come on.
You do have your bonus attack.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. Is the charge spike growth? What's that spell do? I'll have to move into the area, so that's not gonna do anything. I was gonna do spike growth as my little charge, but he's already in there. It's not gonna affect him because he's already there. Sorry, Kelsey's got me giggling. Bonus action, short sword. Come on. That's
Natural 20.
25.
25
Okay,
hits.
okay.
Let's see some damage.
Come on, big
Max
damage.
damage!
Big damage. Yeah, max damage 6.
So as your short sword cuts into Oakheart, we'll have to see what happens after upcoming ad break.
God!
So hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. Before we head out, I do ask that you just let the ads run. They help us out here at Will Witch RP. Another great way of showing your support is donations to my Ko-fi. Links on screen as well as in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community. There's a full list on our Discord of what you can unlock. Benefits everyone who play with us for the next month. But hang out with us, and we'll see you guys here very soon. When we return, Willem has just struck the final blow against Oakhart. And in doing so, the room changes. Not physically, but the tension leads out immediately as the trees retreat back to where they once stood and become inert once more. And Oakhart will step out of a more perhaps threatening space, resting. He looks down on you. You have shown worth. I am guardian to the Borealis. My life has been in service to its protection. And you seek it now.
Yes, we were told that we needed to, we can use it to fight the aspect.
And I will unseal it for you and give up my life in such noble pursuit.
Just a question. I mean, I was hoping that once we use it, we can bring it back to you, so you can guard it again. But you have to give up your life.
He places a hand on his chest. It is sealed within me.
Oh,
It was the best way to guard it.
That is so sad.
It is life. An end for every beginning. He gives a smile as he looks to your group. I have lived for a very, very, very long time. I go with the blessing of the Night Father, and I may pass on to you this burden. And as he says this, he reaches into the hollow of his trunk, pulling out a luminous crystal staff. Plant this one in flames. Such is its power. Otherwise, the wood may freeze. And with those final words, the light in Oakheart's bark dims. His flame leaves fade and leave behind a barren, blackened tree holding out the Borealis.
oh, that's so sad, Faye.
That's how it is. And if that image
Go
ever
and
loads,
I go and reach out to where Oka was and say thank you for service. And I pick up the staff and I bring it over to Oddwald.
He'll hold on to it and looks at it with a strange mix of emotions in his eyes. We must return now to Alderheart to make our next plans.
Okay. Can we take a little rest, though?
Well, you'll have a few days on the road.
Fantabulous.
You'll be
Okay.
able to rest.
Thank you.
And let me make a roll here. You thankfully make it to Alderheart without any issue upon your travel, even taking a more quick and dangerous route.
How many, what do you call it, days
2
for
days
my
travel.
rations? 2 days. Okay. Minus 2 rations. And I can hit a long rest button, yeah?
Yep.
Thank you.
Even if you didn't, you'd have had a day to rest once you returned to Alderheart, since it would have been later in the day when you return.
Okay.
So, you rest. If anyone had any sort of exhaustions, those are gone. But when you awake for the first morning in Alderheart since retrieving the Borealis, you find a familiar face in the common room of the Flagon, the inn that you are staying in. You see Dean Winsworth. And he looks at you as you arrive.
At the Elderheart? Or did we go to Avium?
You're at Alderheart. He's there.
Elderheart. Oh, okay.
It's almost like a crisis is happening, and they're calling in for people who might know
From everywhere?
who
What?
might know what's going on.
What?
But as you do see Dean Winsworth, he looks to your group and smiles, makes his way over to you all. Well, I can't say that I was expecting to be here so soon, but the council has called for me to act as advisor for the defenders of Alderheart during these perilous times. And it would be at this point that he would notice Oddwald with the Borealis, and he does a double take. Well, it exists. And not only that, you obtained it.
Yep. Was tough. But we did it.
There is still more journey ahead of us, Oddwald will say. The aspect would be needing to be weakened before we can utilize the Borealis in any way to be useful in sealing it. Further than that, to channel this power, the ritual will require at least 2 mages working together. It must be done over the conjuration circle used to seal the aspect the first time. I know the location of the conjuring circle and can assist.
Yeah, so all we need is another mage? Or is that something that our friend Dreskin can do?
Before you can get an answer, you hear a commotion from the city outside.
What's going on?
Dean, I'm not quite sure. Do we wish to go look? Figure this
Yes,
out?
please.
Yes,
Yeah, let's go.
Stepping outside the flagon, you would see people closing up their shops.
Uh-oh.
Others are filing their way to the city gates. They seem to be carrying hastily packed bags. Some have even their families in tow, and others seem to be heading upwards to the canopy.
Oh no. Has the fire reached the elder herd?
As you have these worries, you begin to hear amongst the commotion cries that are loud and clear. They are the town criers. All citizenry of Alderheart, emergency meeting by the council. And it continues.
Okay, let's go find out what that means.
So you make your way upwards to the canopy.
Mm-hmm.
As you are doing so, in the process, you are met by one of the perch guard, looking relieved to see the defenders of Alderheart on their way to the council. And you are told of very grim news. The aspect of fire is moving towards the great tree city.
Oh.
Continuing your way up to the council chambers, you see it is crowded. There are literally some of the figures hanging from the branches. Every inch of available space is filled. You see NPCs that are friends to you. Havel, Tavor, Susan, Eliza, Benna. They're amongst the sea of faces. Everyone here is nervous. They're whispering amongst themselves. Some say that there was an intense red-orange glow far off in the forest. Others whisper of an attack on Alderheart. And some are questioning whether or not an evacuation will be called. You notice a contingent of the Spears, one of the official guard troops, as they escort the members of the council, the birdfolk, and the newly elected humblefolk delegates onto what looks to be a specially prepared platform. There is a row of seats and a podium bearing Alderheart's city crest. And you see Beta, the council speaker, step up to the podium. The rest of the council members take their seats. And there is a hush that comes over the crowd. Let me just do this real quick. My fellow citizens, we have just received a dire report from our watch posts. The elemental creature that so recently arose from beneath our wood now makes its way towards Alderheart. Most of the crowd is still silent. There are a few people that gasp, begin to despair. Some even begin to panic. As defenders of Alderheart, you might be able to help quell this panic. A few words from the city's saviors.
I think the bard can step in to try and do that.
Sure, what will the bard do to try and help here?
I don't have the exact words, but just try and get them to calm down. I mean, Speaker's Beta's got something to say, so we gotta listen to her.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a persuasion check to offer some reassuring statements here.
Okay. 26.
The people who begin to panic quiet as you're able to at least get them to hear the words that Speaker Beta has to say. She looks over to you, Drashkin, and gives a thankful nod. Recently, we have faced many hardships. The flames that have ravaged the wood have threatened to tear our communities apart. Yet Alderheart still stands. We are not bird folk and humble folk, nor are we perch dwellers and forest dwellers. We are people of Humblewood. Since its creation, Alderheart was meant to stand as a symbol of our unity. Perhaps we have lost our way since those early days. But there is still a chance for a brighter future. However, in order to obtain it, we must stand together now. I implore each and every citizen of Humblewood, not as council speaker, but as a fellow resident of the wood. We must defend each other. We must defend Humblewood. It is the only home we have. There is a few moments of silence, and then you hear a familiar cheer. Riffin. He offers his voice into the silence, and it is soon accompanied by many. One cry becomes two, two becomes four, four becomes eight, and so on, until the entire crowd is cheering together with one voice. Humblewood, united. At least for this moment. After this speech, pushing through the crowd, the dean and Oddwall begin to move towards you. There's still movement around as people begin to move out of the canopy here throughout the rest of the city. And Oddwall, it seems that by the look of things, the influence of the aspect has grown tenfold. We need to take this opportunity to seal the aspect with the Borealis. It may become too strong to attempt sealing again if we do not act soon.
How far is the circle?
It's in the Scorched Grove, so
Okay, so we have, but the aspect is much closer to us.
it's starting to move towards, out of the grove
Okay.
towards Alderheart.
Okay.
But before you can set off on your heroics, you are called up by the council. And they tell you what you already know. The aspect must be stopped before it reaches Alderheart. They give you some knowledge that their watches have unearthed. The movement of the aspect of fire has stirred up ash snakes, ember bats, other creatures of fire that are causing havoc in the surrounding forest.
Boy.
You share with them your plans.
Yeah. Well, we have a plan, but we could probably use some help. And I go into detail of what needs, about the Borealis and what we need to do with the Conjuring Circle and how we need another mage and we gotta weaken the aspect before we can use it. And yeah.
As they look towards Oddwald, who has stepped up with you, carrying the Borealis, there's a bit of suspicion in their eyes. They've probably heard of a figure. There seems to be a hesitation with them. And Oddwald will speak up alongside you. If there is any hope of sealing the aspect away with the use of the Borealis, two mages will have to work together, weaving the spell onto the Conjuration Circle and strengthening, altering its magic. But I will not be able to perform this, at least not while these shackles are in place.
What shackles?
The ones that prevent him from utilizing magic, the silver bands.
And those were put on by who?
Those were put on at the Avium.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like we're gonna have to trust you not to screw us over if we remove those.
I believe him. I think this is the best chance.
And he knows more about this aspect than any of us, so I trust him.
Yeah.
You may trust him, defenders of Alderheart. But it is the council who will have to remove those. Going to ask for a persuasion check to see if you can get them to agree.
Since we spoke up, can we assist Draskin?
I will say that if you would like to provide Draskin the advantage instead of rolling
Yes,
your own.
please.
All right, I'll re-roll that persuasion.
Yes.
There is consternation amongst the council, but they see the logic in your reasoning. They will agree to unbind the shackles and allow Oddwald magic once more. He thanks them and will go into a more elaborate explanation to sort of perhaps sway and ease any concerns they might have. The ritual to seal the aspect. Two mages working together. They'll be able to subdue the aspect with this ritual. Or no. He will need the aspect subdued. Utilizing cold type magics to subdue the aspect. Once it has been, there will only be an hour before it regenerates. by his best estimations. Perhaps more, but he's banking on the worst. It would be imperative that, should you take the Borealis with you, you get it to the circle within that hour, so that the sealing can be completed. But that's only if you take it with you.
Or if we don't, what's the other option? I mean, we got to take it to go to the circle to do the ritual, right?
Well,
Oh.
Oddwald will definitely be doing the ritual at the circle.
Right.
But he will tell you all that the ritual is time-consuming. It will require such focus that you would not be able to fight the aspect at the same time.
Okay.
But he knows of a mage that he can trust to assist him in this ritual. His old adventuring companion, Susan.
Oh, yeah, Susan's good. Question.
Mm-hmm.
If we send Oddwald and Susan up to the Conjuration Circle for them to get ready, and we somehow bring the aspect down, once it's like low enough, how do we notify Oswald to say start the ritual? Would like he feel it?
Well, interesting that you asked that.
Uh-oh.
Oddwald continues the explanation. He explains that the mages will need to be escorted to the Conjuration Circle. This is to prepare the ritual. There should be some sort of either the Perch Guard or Wildwood Brigade, or even maybe a combination of both, to work and keep the path of the aspect clear for those going to fight it. And Oddwald mentions that someone will need to draw the attention of the aspect to lead it closer towards the grove.
Oh my god.
Because if the aspect is too far away when the ritual is completed, there is no guarantee that it will be sealed.
Yeah. Okay.
Scouts that are nearby to the council speak up. It is learned that while the aspect is easy to provoke, it is difficult to outpace. Luring it to the grove will certainly place the volunteer in incredible danger. As there is a moment to think and to consider. Riffin.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Riffin will speak up.
I knew it.
I can volunteer.
Oh god.
Get it back to the circle.
What's Oddwald's reaction to that?
The same reaction that he's had for most every interaction with Riffin since their conversation. There's a bit of heartache whenever he looks at Riffin.
I kind of go up and to Riffin and put my hand on his arm and say, "Thank you, friend." Out of curiosity, cold magic? Is there cold weapons? Is there anything we can do to imbue our weapons or anything to make it cold?
There's the Borealis.
use the Borealis to fight the aspect?
You can, but it does require attunement.
Okay, can you tell us what the Borealis does? Is it a melee weapon or is it a spell casting weapon?
The Borealis. Do-do-do.
It's like a staff of frost or something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it's spell casting ones that would be great for Justin.
All right, so the Borealis is a staff that requires attunement. It is. So because it is a staff, you could use it as melee or for a arcane focus. Though it doesn't really provide too much of any bonuses. It's not like a +1 or anything like that. I mean, it does have some bonuses, but you'll find that out for if you attune to it.
We need to attend to it before we. Oh, you know what? I would like to go. Can I cast Identify to see exactly what it does?
Yeah, if you want to identify it, for sure.
Yeah, I would like to go ahead and identify it, please. What kind of charges it got?
All right, there it is for you to look at.
Oh. Oh. Did you click on the link?
No, it's because I have to swap the campaign sharing from one to the other.
Oh, okay. Because I was able to pull it up.
Yeah, you might have it
Oh.
from somewhere else. All right. You might be able to see it now.
There it is. If you use the Borealis in combat, they won't be able to use it to do the ritual.
Well, you'll need to have it there within the hour of it being subdued so that they can complete the ritual.
Yeah. Well, we definitely got to use it because, it
I
does
mean,
cool stuff.
you don't have to use it.
Yeah, 98 cold damage to all creatures, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're going to need that.
That is only once. You cannot use the feature again until the next dawn.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, so it's the glacial prison.
That one's even worse until 3 days have passed.
Yeah.
It can also be destroyed. Okay, who has the fire fire resistant potions?
I believe there's enough for everyone to have that.
Is there? Because I don't have it.
I have
I-
a fire resistant potion.
I have one also.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
someone had purchased another one.
Okay. I mean, I think it should be dry skin, but totally up to you. I think whoever takes it, they should give up their potion of resistance to another person. And I think we're gonna all die.
I'm okay with that. Not the dying part.
Oh, actually, I do have a potion of fire resistance. I lied. I apologize. Okay. Okay. So what do you think? Should we roll or
No, I'm fine with Draskin using it.
yeah, Truscan, are you okay with taking it?
I mean, if you guys are okay with it.
Yeah, I think you should. Because it has all the spell things and then it's got all these other things and whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just means that you gotta really pay attention to that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
Right. You will need an hour to attune to it, but it is an hour that can be spent in preparation, as you do have a large journey ahead of you. Perhaps not in distance, but in the weight of your actions.
Gonna wish us luck, right? I turn over to the council and to the dean and everyone.
More than luck, Vita says. We wish for you success. You are as part
Yeah.
of the Humblewood as we are.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Okay. This is for the entire Humblewood. We're gonna do our absolute best.
When you leave the council chambers, you would see that the mood of the city here is electric. Bird
Boogie
folk.
woogie woogie woogie.
Hmm?
Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
Sharing the brain.
You see bird folk, humble folk, all walks of life working hand in hand. The perch guard is distributing weapons and armor to any who volunteer. Any who can't fight are readying supply lines and bucket brigades to help those on the front lines combat forest fires. And to, of course, support you, defenders of Alderheart. Everyone in the Great Tree City is doing their best to pitch in however they can. Oddwald will go off to find Susan to get her assistance in your journey. Draskin, you need time to attune to the Borealis. But what do you do in these moments of preparation for what is to come?
I write letters to my parents. I hand it over to the dean. Hey, just in case.
I hope that it is not needed, and will, of course, offer such hopes and prayers to the Amaranthine.
Yeah. Thank you, Riffin. We're gonna do our best, okay? Don't die.
Into you.
Yeah. Hey, Elijah, just in case, I mean, we're doing the big fight. You don't have any like stuff that you can give us, right?
So, you're able to find Eliza volunteering with the Bucket Brigade, but she unfortunately does not have magic items that she can offer you, but any sort of standard gear that you might need, she can, of course, still honor her friends only prices.
Yeah, I'm broke. Okay. Alrighty. And when it's time, I just wait for the time for us to leave.
So during these moments of preparation, I'd like to know where each of your minds are, what sort of thoughts you have in the sort of frenzied energy, the frenetic preparations of the city or towards the battle to come. And why don't we start with Willow? Where is your mind at?
Willem just goes back to the beginning of the adventure where he met his friends and um, regaling the journeys and the battles that we've come through, knowing that those battles have been tough, but yet here we still are. Thinking that the next ensuing battle will be a successful one.
Hopefully so. Draskin, where's your mind at?
I haven't had my coffee yet. While attuning to this, I'm realizing just how much has changed. Going from somebody who was just trying to make a gold piece here and there while performing to being the last possible hope to save the wood. It's not something that he was expecting, but it's now what he's got to deal with.
And then Jarvis, what's going on through your mind?
You know, we started out by just delivering a letter and talking to the council to talk about our plight. And now, I mean, we've talked to the rebels and fought bandits and done this and that, and we've done a lot. And I've grown a lot, and this is it, you know. Defenders of the Humblewood. Kind of somber, and this is so cool. I hope we don't die.
With those thoughts, your preparations come to an end. We will pick up our next session with the race, the chase, and the battle. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I will, of course, see you guys in our next session, but until then, head over to wildwitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord. It's where we host all of our games and post all of our announcements. We've got some exciting things being announced very soon, so you don't want to miss those. And yeah, and follow us here on Twitch for our live streams. Head over to YouTube for our VODs. And as always, until the next one, it'll be a see you later.